How's it going, everyone? Here is an update on DJT. What I plan on doing, as I did sell puts on this thing, and if you guys don't know, in the Discord, I was all alerted in the swing trade alerts. I bought at these little zones here that I'm going to discuss in the video. I bought at this EMA 50, and I bought at the EMA 20 on the weekly. I sold some for massive gains when price went all the way up in here. If you look at the daily chart, this went up, around 16% in one day. And those are definitely gains you got to take because you got to understand on the daily chart, these upper EMAs could act as resistance. And I'm looking at the weekly chart for a longer term aspect or bigger picture of a bigger buy zone. And so a lot of people doubted me on this DJT play, but what I see is a beautiful lower high right here. You could clearly see, somewhere in here you should expect support, expect price to come back up, right? We come down to this low and we started making an uptrend, right? We go up, we pull back, which is healthy, go up again, pull back, and then keep going up, right? That's the general direction that I suspect. We hit this EMA 50, which is at the very bottom. This is the first time it's been at the very bottom for a while, since all the way back in here. You can see we crossed over and it started to be the top, and now it's back to the bottom. This could mean choppiness, but there's definitely a lot of good things that to make money doing this, right? If we go up just to this very high here at $54, this is some pretty nice gains here. From this EMA 50 to the $54 range is a 77% gain. And we saw DJT do that, from this level in literally a week or two. So I played it really smart. I've sold these $30 strikes here. They're actually about to expire worthless. I sold the puts here. If you go to single option puts, I sold this $30 for way over $1 premium. And now you can see that the premium is only 40 cents. So basically what that means is if price, by 7 February, if price does not stay under $30 for DJT on my puts, then I keep all that premium, okay? But if price goes under DJT, then I have to buy it at 30. But looking at this, it's at 30.75, the EMA 50. I would not mind buying it in this area, okay? And then I can do covered calls, and I can keep reducing my average. There's so many good ways, and I discuss all that in my swing trading education, how to sell covered calls, how to sell puts, and all that stuff. But the purpose of this video is to give insight on DJT, as DJT has been known to break through some of these bands for a little bit here. As you can see, it compares it quite a little bit over. We've seen right in here when we're on a strong uptrend, that EMA 50 acts as strong support, and we want to see this wick come back up and close above that daily EMA 50. I love it when I see that body close above, because that tells me, hey, the algo's kicked in, buyers are stepping in, and price, this is where the long lower wick comes in and price goes up. And that's exactly what I'm seeing right in here. And you could have made 100% gain right up there on a month, within 1 month on DJT. Very awesome gains. It does it again. Price, but this is different. Price comes here and has a body, pumps a little to get you out, but you do not want to see a body under this EMA 50. As you can see, that develops weakness. We had that nice little rejection pump, and then it goes down, right? This right here looks very bullish. I see a body of a candle close above the EMA 50. I think we can get, near this high here at $40. I cannot tell you guys that, hey, I think we can break 54 and we go to, I don't want to give unrealistic price targets, but we do need to see is, we do have strong resistance here, strong resistance way up in here. Up in here, you can see way up in here, that's going to be very strong resistance. So if we can break about, let's just say right here, we can break above this, then we can try to get some more in this area. But you got to understand, that's going to take a lot of time. We also have this upper band here. So what happens is price has to move in a uniform way. It's not just going to shoot up in here, because if it does, you can see what happens when DJT does that. This causes imbalance. These Keltner channels tell me to never buy it up in here. They're red. It's labeled red because it's a sell zone, and price will have to pull back. And then where it pulls back is these EMAs. As you can see, we pull up, we kind of magnet here, pull back to here. This is your entry zones, right? The EMA 10 and the 50. A lot of times you take this, it takes that bounce. And if it comes back, then you play the next levels here. It's just a really nice solid zone here. Obviously, this is a more stronger uptrend over here because the bands are like that. It's spread out. Whereas this, they're not completely spread out. This is more of getting in the trend early. We know it's an uptrend because the EMA 50 is at the bottom, and once it starts spiking up, then the bands are going to start spreading out, and they're going to act as more support, right? There's a reason why this right here is a very solid uptrend. You're going to see support happening here. It comes up, support happening here, comes up, support here. That makes the massive move. We don't know which one of these EMAs is going to be the big monster move, right? This EMA 20 decided to be, okay, algos kick in and we go up from, $30 to $80 in a week. But then we flat out profit go down. That's why I say always take the gains. Do not ever be like, you know what, this is not enough, and then right in here, the EMA 50, we bounce up. And that's what we're seeing right in here. I like this trade a lot because we went through the 5, the 10, the 20. We had a little bounce on the 20, and then now we're at the 50. This is 50. If you guys were in my Discord, I said I'm taking massive gains on DJT when it went up here. It pumped up pretty nice. I took those massive gains, and I'm going to see what happens here. I have my puts here. I sold puts at $30. I think that's a very good average. If it closes under, I'll be executed for that. All that was alerted in my Discord here on Swing Trade Alerts. And this is how I like to play bigger cap stocks. I look at the weekly candle. What's the bigger outlook? Do we have a trend forming? Do we have a higher low possibility? Where are we looking at? Nothing about this is telling me bearish at all. Nothing about this is saying, hey, I need to get out of this. This is looking really nice. Now, if we go quite a bit under and we have a weekly candle close under this EMA 50, then I will make my decision and be like, you know what, something's wrong, right? If I get something like this, something is absolutely wrong, and any retest back up to these EMAs, you need to get the heck out. And that's all that really means, okay? But right now we're at this phase right here. We're at this phase. We just went back. We're touching the EMA 50 for the first time. I love the first touches because when you go up and then you come back down to the 50, that means weakness. That means the algos. It's kind of like a dead cat bounce, right? You come up. If it's not really a true thing where they want to make new highs, they come back up and then they come back to test the lows to break through it. You know how you test support a lot of the times. The more you test support, the more you can break through it, and that's what EMAs are. If you keep testing this EMA 50, then you can break it. This is the first time in December we've had this at the very bottom. So I feel very good about this. So this is how I do bigger cap stocks. I love bigger cap stocks because I can sell puts. They have lots of option chains. Look at this. They have option chains all throughout here. And I love it because you can go like, okay, go to 20, let's say you want to do 27 days out. And I could sell DJT for $28 or for $27. I could click on this and you can see right here on the single option that I could sell it for $28 and get an average of 28 and collect this premium. If it goes above 28, then I just collect all the premium. And you can look at your graph. Webull is very simple. You can see how much it will cost you. For a 21 grand account, you can buy 8 contracts, sell it for that 80 cents, or you sell it for the mid at 89 cents, and you collect $700 right away. $700. And you get a much better average than everyone else. So if DJT goes under $28, you have to buy it at 28. But that's a much better deal than just buying it right at $32, which is at right now. So you get about a $4 discount. And then keep in mind too, since you're selling premium for 89 cents, technically you take that 89 cents and you subtract it from your $28 because remember, you're taking this profit. Automatically, you get $712 deposited to your account. That's $712. So you got to remember, you take that premium and you minus it from the strike. So if you get exercised at 28, you technically have 27.10. 27.11 because you got to take that 89 minus from 28. But that's a whole new thing. I make tons of videos about that. I try to just let you guys be aware of. There's so many different ways you can play. You can play it right here. I want to buy shares right off the bat on this EMA 50, right? That's not a bad idea, right? Because if it goes up, you can hurry up and sell it, right? But whereas selling puts, it's a lesser gain, but it's a less riskier type of style, okay? But this is DJT. This is what I love doing. I look at every scenario and everything looks good about it, okay? So sorry for the longer video, but you can tell I'm pretty hyped about this. I think we are at this stage right here. We're at this stage. We're just waiting it out. Is it okay if it goes below? Absolutely. The market's not perfect. There's no strategy that can say right here at this time it's going to go right here. We're not going to go a cent later. No. I took the risk of saying, hey, DJT is hitting the CMA 50. There's a strong chance that we're going to go up. I'm going to sell puts under the CMA 50 and we can go up massive. And that's the theory of it all. I take a risk, I take a probability that's in my favor, and I think with everything going in, I think this is a great trade. All right, guys, if you guys want to join the premium Discord, see my alerts, see what I'm looking to do, see how I set up my charts, be a part of a community, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts. When you click that link, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. If you want to become a member, all you have to do is hit how to subscribe, read up on some of this, but all you have to do is hit day trade alerts right here. Click this channel here, and all these we have an asterisk. That means they are locked unless you're a premium member. And don't worry, I'm not going to charge you hundreds of dollars. I'm not going to, have a service that makes just money on subscriptions. I think this strategy, if you're willing to put a little bit of time, effort, money, because I'm going to dedicate a lot of my time. If you ever need help, you can DM me. I get, like, as you can see, I get lots of DMs every day. I will reply to them all the time. I do one-on-one coaching if you need it. I do live streams right up in here where I go live every day, and I put all my education in these channels for day trading, swing trading. So if you click day trade alerts, you'll have access to the swing trades and day trades, and it's only going to be $12 a month. You're going to get a lot of value. It's not going to cost you a lot of money, and one of these alerts alone can make you a lot of money. And this is how you can do. I have different types of strategies: higher risk, lower risk. This one, in my opinion, is a lower risk strategy on how to trade bigger cap stocks and how you can make a lot of money too. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Give this video a like, subscribe, comment. If you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee. Only $12 a month to access everything. And if that's too much, you can just do swing trades, and it's only $6 a month. So it depends on what you want to do. But I think you really need to learn the day trading strategy. That strategy is my favorite. It's my #1 strategy and how you can make money every single day. Hope to see you guys in the next video, and happy trading, and I'll see you in the Discord.